Good morning, students. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, we are going to cover this topic, elements of ecosystem. So an ecosystem has four main elements. The first one is abiotic components and non-living uh, things, and these are the non-living things in the environment. Okay, so for example, air, water, soil, sunlight, temperature, minerals, they support the living organisms. So they support means non-living, like without, as we know that without air we can't survive. So these support the living organisms, these non-living components or abiotic components. Second is autotrophs or producers. These are plants and some algae. They make their own food using sunlight, that is photosynthesis, and they provide food and energy to all other organisms. So some plants and some algae are included in autotrophs or producers, means they produce their own food and through the process of photosynthesis. So generally all plants are like included, and some algae bacteria are included in it as well. They provide food and energy to all other organisms. That means like plants provide food to all other organisms, um, and energy as well. Whatever energy plants get from the sunlight, they make food through the process of photosynthesis, and those plants are eaten by animals and uh, us also. So through that we can say the autotrophs and the producers provide the food and energy. Heterotrophs or consumers, so this is the third element. Consumers cannot make their own food, they depend on plants or other animals. So heterotrophs or consumers means consumer means they consume, so they can't make food, they depend on other plants or animals, or we can say producers. They depend on producers. There are four types. So these consumers are of four types. First is herbivores. Herbivores eat only plants, for example cow, deer, goat. Detrivores eat dead plants and dead animals, for example earthworms and beetles. uh, Means they eat dead and decayed plants and animals, for example the earthworms and beetles. Carnivores eat only other animals, for example lion, tiger, eagle. And the last one is omnivores, that means that eat both plants and animals, for example humans, bears, crows. Okay, so these are four types of consumers: herbivores that eat plants, detrivores that eat dead plants and animals, carnivores that eat other animals, and omnivores that eat both plants and animals. Like humans, we eat like vegetarians only eat plants, non-vegetarians eat both. Okay, and the example are humans, bears, and crows. And the last component of ecosystem is decomposers. They break down dead plants, animals, and waste. Examples: bacteria, fungi, and other microorganisms. They return nutrients to the soil. Plants use them again. So they break down dead plants and dead animals and waste whatever present in the soil, and then they return the nutrients. The nutrients from them goes to the soil. and then plants use them again through the soil. So they complete the nutrient cycle. So this is called the nutrient cycle. So sun then producers, so sunlight energy given to producers to consumers, consumers to decomposers to soil, and soil to producers. So sun gives out energy, and that energy is taken by the producers like the plants and some algae, and that is like the plants are eaten by some animals, those are consumers. Those consumers, they died and decay in the soil, and decomposes, break down them, and in so the break down them, and the nutrients from them goes to the soil, and that soil is again used by plants or the producers to make food, and the process goes on and on and on. Energy comes from the sun. Producer plants capture this energy. Consumers eat the plants and get energy. Decomposers break down dead organisms and recycle the nutrients present in them. This creates a continuous cycle in the ecosystem. So we can see everything is interdependent and interlinked in an ecosystem. So today's homework is to make a diagram or flowchart explaining this concept. So I hope this topic is clear to you all. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching.